We are I'm going to be discussing day 4 and 5 of my 14-day juice cleanse. Um, so I'm going to make this quick because it's quite late. I'm a bit tired and I still need to do my day 5 enema. So I haven't done that. So that's still to go. Um, yeah. So what to report about these 2 days? Um, I'm still feeling cold, so that's kind of pretty much constant. I feel kind of cold where others feel okay. I think there's not enough calories in in the juicing to kind of, well, basically when your body has less calories, it tries to concentrate it on vital, obviously, functions. And hands and feet are definitely not vital functions, as your body is concerned. Kind of all other activities are more important, I think, in its view. So that's why I think I'm getting cold hand and feet in particular. I am kind of cold myself as well a bit. We our house is about 18 degrees Celsius, so normally I'm not super cold, but yeah, today I'm definitely feeling colder than usual, the same yesterday. So yeah, so there's still a bit of, feeling colder than normal for me. And today in particular, more tired than normal as well. So like at work, I was kind of feeling a little bit tired. And on my lunch break, I went to, for a quick walk to get, some more produce from a local store. And it was like about 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back, and obviously, got the things. Or maybe 12 minutes either way, So, yeah, so altogether, it was about half an hour of me kind of walking briskly. And then I also did like, 4 flights of stairs to the second floor. And after that, when I sat down at my desk again after lunch, yeah, I felt like quite a bit exhausted, quite a bit tired after all of that walk. So yeah, so definitely less energy. I'm feeling and coldness. So that's kind of what's been constant. I haven't been super hungry yesterday. I didn't feel that hungry at all. But tonight, because we went to the pool tonight, and I didn't want to do any gym, so I didn't go to the gym. I just went straight to the pool. I did a few laps and I went to sauna and steam room mainly just to kind of relax, warm up. It was really nice to warm up. So yeah, so I after that or going to that even, I was kind of, or maybe no, after the session I was feeling quite hungry, and it was about 7 o'clock. I could definitely, feel the hunger. So when I got back, I had the half the um of the juice I left from the morning. So in the morning I made, kind of three juices, so about, three worth of 450 ml juices, right? But I only took about, two and a half or something, whatever I could fit into bottles. So the other half I had when I got in, and then I made myself another juice to have, another 400 or 50 or 500 ml. So yeah, so I had, yeah, again, four juices, four and a bit maybe today. So yeah, so and mentally it hasn't been too bad. I mean, I did obviously smell Mark's food again. I kind of wanted it, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. And also, I preoccupied myself in the last hour or so, experimenting making the chocolate baked donuts for you. So it's using the icing, and my chocolate cake icing that I make. So using leftovers of that, adding a little bit more liquid and yogurt and baking powders and things. And some flour, so buckwheat flour is I was experimenting with, and baking donuts in the donut shapes. So even though I can't, tasted myself. That's the only downside, you know. I can't taste it. I can't see what it tastes like, you know. So I baked it and it worked. Actually, the shape really worked. So hopefully, you know, once I develop it for you, I'll put it on the channel. But my husband, when he tasted it, it seemed like quite like a nice and kind of chewy thing. So it wasn't too cakey. It was quite nice and chewy. It looked like, and it kind of held together well. But my husband was saying it's a little bit plain. Um, I was thinking, you know, I need some kind of glazing on top. So yeah, so I'm working on that. I did try maple syrup and peanut butter kind of mix, like a caramel thing, but it's hard to it's not quite liquid enough to kind of just, you know, glaze on, but also you don't want it running off either. So I kind of tried to put it like it just kind of stuck to the top. It doesn't look too pretty, but we'll see what Mark says with that addition of the caramel glaze. So yeah, I'll probably have to experiment with a few different glazes and things to make it a little bit sweeter, and you know, more tasty. So yeah, so that's what I've been experimenting with. I couldn't help myself. I know I can't try it, but I just had an idea. Oh, I want to use that icing, chocolate icing for something, and you know, I was like, oh, donuts, because I've seen a recipe today, so I was like, I want to experiment. So yeah, so that kind of occupied me for the last hour. I forgot about, you know, hunger and then food and things like that. So yeah, so it actually hasn't been too bad the last 2 days, you know. I didn't kind of crave too much. I didn't struggle too much. Yeah, every so often when people were eating their things, I could smell my colleagues eating lunch today. You know, it does obviously, you kind of want it and think about food, but on its own, I haven't been thinking about food too much. Normally, I would kind of fantasize what are the things I could eat, what are we having for dinner, and you know, what I'm having for lunch. Constantly thinking about food, you know, because food is such a part of, you know, pleasure on this earth, I think. So yeah, so I've realized how much precious, you know, the food is now, since I can't have it. I can only drink juice. I'm realizing, you know, how precious it is and how grateful we should be for every morsel and how we should appreciate every morsel, right? Every bite. So that's what I'm hoping, that it'll help me achieve, not only to clear my parasites, clear my system out and things, reset stuff, but mainly to reset my mindset about, you know, slowing down and enjoying every morsel, and maybe reducing portion sizes and kind of eating only when hungry. So we'll see. Hopefully it will help me achieve all of those. So yeah, an enema, day 4 enema, the second enema, um, was yeah, interesting. It I didn't have like a blockage like the first night, which was good. However, I just can't seem to like let too much water in. It just seems like it starts leaking out, or you know, it just gets too much. So I stop the little valve thing, and like, because that's the, you know, that's how you're supposed to do it. So you let some water in, make sure it's warm water, because you know, by the time I was trying it, it was getting like cold already again. But anyways, so let some in, and then when you feel like overwhelming, like, oh, you can't stand it anymore, just stop it, right? And then just wait a few minutes, or a few moments, or a minute or two, or how long it needs for that feeling to subside, you know, to kind of go away, and then you can you know, open it up again. So I ended up doing it kind of from two times. So once I had to kind of just go because it was seemed to be leaking, so I don't know why. So anyways, but because I didn't have like the whole lot, so I'm trying to put about a liter of warm water, or maybe just a bit less, something around there. But yeah, I couldn't do it all in one, so I kind of did it from two times, and I could see there was some kind of like mucusy kind of film sometimes, like how you get film of like soy milk, so that kind of, so drags of some kind of mucus or something, like a brownie stuff I saw, and some black stuff as well. So I don't know whether it was black because of parasite cleanse, because obviously that tea that I drink is like quite black looking, so I wonder if that's obviously where the blackness is coming from. Yeah, so again, some kind of mucusy looking thing. So I wasn't like examining it too much, because it was just quite liquid, some bits, but like a lot of kind of liquid, just what came out. So I couldn't see very much into it. But yeah, I did see some bit of mucusy kind of things floating about there. So yeah, so something's cleaning out. Um, so yeah, tonight the last, well, not last one, but the last of the first lot, and then the other enemas I need to do 9, 10, and 11, I believe. Yeah, days 9, 10, and 11. Again, I'll link down below the video of showing you how to do enemas at home, or you could also go and do colonic irrigation, in a center properly as well. Yeah, I'm just sticking to home enemas for cheapness and for time, reasons and things like that. So, so yeah, so that is day 4 and 5. And actually today, day 5, when I woke up in the morning, I had a little bit of a stomach kind of ache of some sort. It wasn't like too, kind of painful, but I could feel, yeah, some kind of pain, and I was like thinking, I wonder what's this. I haven't felt this before. So yeah, so that was day 5. But yeah, so that is what I felt so far. I hope that's helpful. I hope if you're doing this with me, you can compare or see what to expect. For example, obviously everybody's different. Your way of feeling might be different to mine, but I just want to share my journey. And if you wanted to do this yourself, I'm linking down below again Sonya Wilder Wellness .com website. Sonya Wilder, she's a lady that's kind of leading me through this, so she can consult you and give you obviously proper guidance on this, because she is a kind of certified cleanse, what it's called actually, cleanse instructor or something, and also nutritionist, also colonics, kind of hydrotherapy or something like that. Anyway, so to do with enemas and colonics and stuff, colonic irrigation type things. So yeah, so she is kind of certified and specialized in all of these, so she knows what she's doing. So yeah, so if you wanted to do it properly, go down and check her website out. Well, actually, interestingly, a bit of a like preview for you. I'll be doing a Zoom interview with Sonya Wilder this Thursday night. So I'll try and upload the video for you probably on Friday. Asking her some questions that I had, or that I still have, and getting her answers. So hopefully that'll help you to understand more about this 14 days juice cleanse. So yeah, so tune out for that. But I've got to go. I'm really tired. Gonna have to go and do the enema and then off to bed. So good night, everybody, and I'll check in over the next few days. I'll let you know what is the progress, what things, I might not do it every night, but I'm definitely not doing one tomorrow night. So I'll maybe do every 2 or 3 days, and I'll kind of update you on what's been going on with the cleanse. Okay, so until next time, guys. See ya.